Greetings, greetings, greetings. Good evening. We made it to Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in. The Melanin Report. Please share, subscribe, follow. Like, share, subscribe, follow. Like, share, subscribe, follow. I'm a little tardy today. I just wanted to kind of do a setup here. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright the rights. I wanted to talk about things are, current with the news. A young lady who was, I'm going to say assassinated. That's probably a strong word. By police in Ohio, and that was so generation, particularly. They need to call at every turn. The police can and they should not. Excuse me. They should not be engaged. I'm not blaming anyone. I mean, obviously, it's tragedy all the way around. Clearly, whenever you call police, it's a gamble. It's sad to say. It's totally a gamble. Especially what transpired in Ohio. I think it was Columbus or Columbia. I don't know which one, but nevertheless, very, very, very tragic. So I grew up in a time you called the police. You definitely called the police. Oh, I have a delay here. So, all right, we're back. Okay. Okay. So we definitely lived in the community that they served. So it wouldn't be uncommon to walk the beat. They weren't always in the patrol car. So they engaged us. This was because there's I'm going to say a 50-50 chance that someone's going to be hurt and typically killed, because I think they shot her 5 or 6 times. So no blame game here. We have to, especially if there were elders or people, older teenagers probably had other people or elders or older people. I'm just, and apparently I saw a feed that said or suggested that because of our next, but monitoring obviously her as a Black female, but nevertheless she's trying to. I saw a feed this morning, like I said, and she is, officers or officer that should be, you can pass the physical test. What are you in mental health? Everyone with a gun, as we know, the case in Colorado, Colorado, and there was two other ones, but the guy was not mentally police officers, because we have been seeing this time and time. It's just like, oh, it's Friday, it's Thursday, it's just like another day, and then families are, my goodness, had she not called police? I just don't think police should be involved with domestic things unless there's a knife versus a gun. Now, there was only a knife, the report said, 9 or 7 or this is a cautionary tale. We need to be mindful. Do we need to call? I don't call. I don't call police. Now, I've been in a few car accidents. Not my fault, I'll say, but police were obviously called. I called, whatever. That incident should not and did not lead to, demise of anyone. So in those finite situations, yes. Um, but just willy nilly, oh, let's call police. Uh-uh. If there's an elder around, let them was real. Oh, I do not know. Okay, have a little time. Well, feed here is kind of questionable. Okay, so hopefully you're seeing me. Yeah, we have to do better. If we know better, we do better. That's my rule of thumb. If we know better, we have a lot of. Do we believe conviction? George Floyd is not coming back. There's nothing to celebrate. I was, this is still another loved one loss. It's just ridiculous. So at minimum, I think it should have been first degree murder, but I'm not going to say, the court system, everything worked out, but I believe he would at least maybe get 20 years. A life for a life. I don't know, but I don't think that's the law in the state of Minnesota. So we'll take it. But I didn't understand the elation of, the conviction. It was on tape. It was on tape. So how was that deniable? It was undeniable. That was undeniable. But we know how the system works. And so we were holding our breath. I was like, even with that, anyway, I got to get back into my topic. Okay. So taking care of your mind, body, spirit. So I'm going to introduce some supplements. This is my personal stash. And I want you all to, pay attention. If you have any questions, I have a small audience now, but more to come. Like, share, subscribe, follow, like, share, subscribe, follow, like, share, subscribe, follow. The Melanin Report 360, the Melanin Report 360, the Melanin Report 360. So first thing I take lutein. This is for eye health. Because I've been wearing glasses for over 40 years. Yeah, about 40, over 40 years. I don't take the health of my vision for granted. So um, I have two supplements for eye health. And this is lutein, and then I have eye bright. I didn't bring that over. It was like in a eye bright. So eye health, lutein, and I also have another eye support. I guess I take three supplements for eyes. So I have, and I'm not promoting any particular company. I'm just, doing my job to get information out to the people. So this is Andrew Lesserman, and these are 12 milligrams of lutein. Again, back to the lutein, and 6 milligrams of zeaxanthin. So this is a very good formula. These are soft gels. These are really kind of pricey, but eye health is worth it. So I have another supplement for eyes. I want to take a moment to just pause and say your mental health is important as your physical health, which is as important as your spiritual health. So it's not one or the other. It is a combination of the three. I wanted to just put that in. So I have vitamin D3, 5,000 units, 125 milligrams. And this is important for many reasons. Vitamin D, even melanated people, we need to supplement sometimes with vitamin D. And I'm out here with the sun every day. So I take vitamin D every day. So I want to make sure it's soy-free. It is dairy-free, gluten-free, non-GMO. That's the standard of all of my supplements. They are soy-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, and non-genetically modified. So I have that, my vitamin D3. So now, let's see. I always, 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 without fail, have vitamin C. This will perhaps prevent any viruses, any sickness, etc. I've been taking vitamin C for 20 years, 25 years. I mean, this is my definitely one or two a day. These are chewable, kind of fun, getting kind of low, but they are well chewable and easy one and down. One or two. One is 500 milligrams. So usually I take two a day. Keep me healthy and strong. Don't have too much sniffles, things like that. So now with cholesterol, kind of, I read something some years ago that beetroot was really, 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 really good for many things, including circulation. And so I've been taking this particular formula for probably 6, 7 months. And it shows how it supports healthy blood pressure, and it normal range, athletic, because I do work out. I do 3 times, if not 4 times a week, and supports energy levels and natural source of vitamin C, A, and iron. So I take, for those reasons, this keeps my blood pressure good and has a lot of nutrients. Beets are good, even, just eating them. I juice them, on occasion. And so a lot of goodness with beets. So don't leave home yet without your beets. So I got organic sea moss. I also have organic sea moss in my refrigerator. I got Dr. Sebi sea moss. And so again, non-GMO, gluten-free, blah, blah, blah. And this is organic, so it's American Standard, American Standard. And so sea moss is good for a lot of, I've been reading now, it's like over 90, 94, 96 ingredients naturally occurring. So between the liquid in the refrigerator and the capsules, I take at least one or both, in a day. So a lot of nutrients with that. And so I went to, let me pause here. I went to get some blood work done. And you can do this on your own. You do not need a doctor's note, if you will, to get your own blood work. And out of pocket was probably under $100. It was like maybe 85, 75, something like that. And I got a CBC with differential, and they have all my information, my date of birth, blah blah blah, my age, and I went to Quest Diagnostics, and that's a national company. And I went in, I'd already paid, and I got my blood work probably within 2 or 3 days. So, they did CBC with differential. I worked in a lab many moons ago. And so I know about the blood work, like the basic panel, thyroid function, and cholesterol. I got to work on my cholesterol. So that's the other thing of just having an idea of where you are. Now, if there was something out of line and that deemed a doctor to intervene, I would definitely do that. But my blood work was really good overall. For my age and history, I will just say my blood work is really good. So I had I let a girlfriend of mine here. She's a nurse, registered nurse for 100,000 years, and I had her kind of look over my numbers, and I had increase in bacteria. So she said, "Well, get Echinacea australis and reishi." So this came in. I'm just finishing up because I think I've been taking this for probably 2 months just to get I had some bacteria in my urine. And so it's a vegan formula. So that is that. So proteolytic enzymes. These are really, I've been taking these for probably 4 or 5 years. I was introduced to proteolytic enzyme, again, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegetarian. And I usually take 2 a day. And typically, circulation, everything is good. And just again, proteolytic enzymes. So I know quite a bit about proteolytic enzymes. So I was recently looking for a vegan formula for omega-3 because, fish oil, I didn't want to take fish oil per se, but I was looking at a way to kind of improve my health with my heart health. And so I ran across this product on Amazon, 100% vegan, non-GMO, sustainably sourced. It's good practice certified. So this was it's not kind of expensive. I think it was under $20 or $25, somewhere in there. It's 2 months supply, so not too bad. This is a vegan omega-3. And I don't think this was probably available maybe 5 years ago. So because my diet is super clean now, I just wanted to make sure I am doing my part of keeping my omega-3s up and running. So, we can really take care of our health in and of itself. Now, if you have chronic something, I'm not saying take some herbs, whatever. But if you take care of your body along the way, you shouldn't need quote unquote a doctor per se. You know, people would usually, my grandmother was alive. She would go out when I had a cold or something like that when I was visiting. This is in North Carolina. She would go out and get something and she'd make a tea, and next day I was good as new. So we have to get back to the basics. When you go to the doctor, for example, it's like they can, if your blood pressure is elevated a little bit, put you on medication, blah, 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 blah. It's a spiraling down. Now you're getting medication for this, medication for that. You don't even know how they're contraindications. So we have to really do our due diligence to avoid these kind of systems, to say, hey, let me see if I can do work on this. Because we're in these bodies, 24/7. So a doctor is going to see you in the office maybe 8 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, maybe 20 if you have a real good quote unquote doctor. But doctors it's big business because they know we don't have the control to just we don't have the control. We should still showing, fast food as a viable source of food. And, this is not how it should be. If you are a certain age, you can definitely reverse anything that is going on in your body. If you have the proper nutrition, proper sun, um, a lot of good water, the list goes on. So we can definitely take care of ourselves in and of itself. Like I said, we're in these bodies 24/7. So we have firsthand knowledge when something hurts, when something is not right, you know. Um, so yeah, I just want to encourage you all, mental health. And that's why I'm taking uh, what am I taking for? Oh, forgot to mention. I'm taking hemp gummies. It kind of keeps me, kind of the edge off. This is really a very good, I really like this formula. It was a 2 for 1. I really like this. It's not like if you need a therapist, blah, blah, blah. I'm not trying to say not to go to a therapist, but this is the new age formula. This is really good. This is hemp. This is hemp gummies. And it's, I think it's 3,000. Let's see, is this based on one piece? Yeah, one piece is 3,000. It's very little sugar and no cholesterol, no crappy stuff. And this is really good to kind of calm. I go throughout the world. You know, I really owe it to this. This place can give you a bonker mentality. If we're meditating, I start my day with meditation. I center myself, even if it's 20 minutes or 15 minutes, just start my day in that way. If you start your day in that way, and I end my day, I close my day, if you will, in meditation. So at the beginning of my day, before my feet hit the ground, I am meditating. And the end of the day, again, I am meditating. So our spiritual health is so important. Our mental health, also our physical health. We can do what we can do because we know better. Like I said, we do better. So, with all the drama on TV, unfolding on TV, and you don't know if you're coming or going. It's just like enough. So we have to do our part, know where we are, and make sure we are taking care of ourselves and each other. Can we do that? So I think that's all I have. I wanted to share with you the Quest Diagnostic. Again, not a plug, but I went to them. Like I said, I ordered on. I don't think I had to order through them. I think it was a third party, and maybe Any Lab USA or something like that. So I went to that company, and then I had a couple of different options of where I wanted to go. And I used Sonora Quest last time, and I do this. There's no limitation, just payment, and you just go in, and they do your blood work. You get it professionally. It's private. It comes right to your email. And yeah, so I definitely do this. Probably I'll do it. Well, this was January. So I will probably do it maybe around October, November, somewhere in there, about a year, and see, or a little bit less, but see where I am. And I have my results from now, and then I can compare and how much progress I've made. So again, the melanin diet, the melanin diet, the melanin diet, and take, it's on Amazon. So definitely plugging that. That's my book. I hope you all are doing well. We don't need another, we just don't need to bury another young person in the hands of police. So can we do our part to just assess? Should we call the police? No. I mean, if they had elders there, people in their 40s or 50s, they would have been like, don't call the police. We'll take care of it. Because it's just the chances are, because we are Black and brown people, we don't want to take that chance. This family is now going to bury their loved one. I don't know if it's already happened, probably not, but I think she called the police from her phone. That's another thing. Teenagers, I don't want to talk about the cell phone, but anyway, that's another conversation for another day. So thank you for watching, listening. Like, share, subscribe, follow. Like, share, subscribe, follow. The Melanin Report 360. I am Deanne. I will be back on Monday. Stay safe, be well, and talk soon. Peace.